Hey everyone, just give me a second here. Apparently my camera is not working, so. Accept some stuff here and I will be right with you. For some reason I had all this set up last time, so I don't know why my video capture is just not working all of a sudden, but here we are, so. There I am. Hello everybody. Oh, a little low. Let me just smoosh this up here. You can see my face for, if you like, just so you know I have a face. All right, hey everyone, when we're back, got some background music this time. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Let me know if it's too loud. I found sometimes when I was quiet, it was too quiet. So thought I'd put some music in the background there. It's the soundtrack is from Lost Orbit, Terminal Velocity. A little throwback in the back, so that way Twitch won't take us down. If you like the music, please let me know. You could buy the soundtrack on Steam, I guess, but I think I'm going to try putting it up on like the things where people listen to music, like Google and iTunes and stuff. I think it'd be kind of cool. So cool. Anyways, welcome new followers too. I got a couple new followers while I was away too. So if you followed me recently, thank you. If you follow us at all, thank you very much, obviously, for that too. So. Anyways, yeah, let's get going. So I actually haven't done any work on this whatsoever. Actually, this giant cube appeared here. Let me just lower this music a little bit. It's not very high, but you can kind of hear it when I'm talking. It's freaking me out. All right. I also set my stream to be 1080p today, so that way, if I'm working on levels, you guys should be able to see stuff a little bit more clear. You can't hear the music? Oh, maybe I didn't put it on. Okay, cool. Hold on. It's my first time having to... Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. How's that? I forgot to put on the source. Can you hear it now? Yeah, waiting music has its own music. Damn it. Okay, maybe it's not loud enough. Okay, let me crank it. Oh, not in here. In here. How's that? Can you hear that? Jamming out? Maybe. It's just very subtle. Okay, let me crank it up here. The stream is just me dancing now. How's that? Do you hear that? Now you hear it. Okay, cool. Okay, let me put it back down to like 20. Okay, yeah, that's pretty loud. Okay, now we're back to here. Let me know if this is too loud, okay? New setup. So anyways, I turned the stream to 1080p. I have pretty good internet, so hopefully that's fine, but please let me know if it's choppy, and I can put it down to 720, but if it's good, then we will stick with it. Okay, cool. So I actually haven't done any work since we last streamed, so you didn't miss anything, except for that giant cube that appeared up there. I'm not sure what happened. I think it was there before. I think I just had it hidden, so... last time we were working on this little room over here, which I'm pretty happy with. Nice little room there. Happy little room. Oh, I guess it was this guy. I must have just scaled him up and not really looked at what I was doing. But from up here, he is colossal. So let's just make him like this for now. We're not going to keep that guy, but he's just kind of blocking out the sun. He's our sunglasses for this level here. So keep them for good measure. All right. Oh, now we've gone too far. Okay, so today we're going to dress up this room here. This is our belching room, as I like to call it now. We have a big belching robot coming in here. So actually, I'm just going to put a robot in here for now. Hey, what's up, Mark Game Dev? How's it going, everybody? All right, so I'm going to put this belching robot in right now. I'm pretty excited for our Friday stream. We do our team stream on Friday, if y'all want to join us, where we play just our latest update to the actual game and stuff like that. So we almost had a little play test today, but things weren't really working super great quite yet. But the stuff that we're putting in is very exciting, and Mark Game Dev has been working very hard on some pretty kick-ass changes, so really looking forward to having those in there. Okay, so we're gonna have like a big surly robot in here. He's gonna have like a bottom jaw. Sometimes, you know, it's not really necessary for me to put all this in here, but it helps. Let me bring up that concept art from him. I like it a lot, so it'll help. Yeah, I hope so too. As a little sneak peek, I'll show you as well. So we have a new score screen coming in at the end, which is going to look like this. Pixelon's Vince there, Perry Vince in our chat, made this new platform for them, and I was having some fun with it and saying like, hey, what it would look like if the player went flying in the sky. They won. Oh, more sneak peeks. Anyways, this is our big dumpster dude, Mr. Belcher. He makes burgers on the side. So yeah, he's gonna have a big mouth there, some teeth. Yeah, so I'll have like a big upper lower jaw like that. I'm not really gonna spend time making him look super great, but just for fun for the stream. Sometimes it helps me, you know, feel good about the level I'm making, to have like some crazy stuff going on, even if it's kind of silly. Oops. Sometimes in Unity, if you scale things down too much, they can't be unscaled with the scale tool, because it's like a percentage-based thing. I mean, it could be, I'm sure, but it would take you forever, so let's just make this guy here. Throw some teeth in. Gotta export all those blockouts. What? Oh, for this? Like for the Belcher guy? Hey, thanks for the follow. That's awesome. I believe that was a follow. I think I have a different sound for... Oh, Mark Game Dev just... Oh, subscribed. Oh my god. You don't have to subscribe. This is your channel too. But no, thank you very much. That's awesome. Oh, it's okay if you missed the closed beta. We're gonna have, oh shoot, more things happening. Sorry, I should really have my, I'll close my Twitch here. I'm gonna have my OBS open. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, if you missed the closed beta, that's okay. We actually have an open beta coming up very, very soon. So, in about hopefully in about a month and a half or so. So that's kind of our goal right now. We haven't really super committed to a time yet, just because you know, it might change, but you never know, right? But anyways, it's not super far off. So yeah, we'll have an open beta. We'll have lots of new stuff. This track will be in here too. That's why I've been working on this one. So why did you put this cylinder all the way over here, Unity? It's not very helpful. Yeah, hold on, let me just copy this over here first. A cylinder here. This isn't important, but it's a fun thing to waste your time on, so I'm going to do it. Anyways, yeah, looking forward to the next beta. I think should be pretty exciting. Even if you played the closed beta, the open beta should be quite different, because we got a lot of different stuff going on. So actually, let me just make one eye. Oh shoot, I was like, what? It put the metal texture on there already? I have these really simple metal textures just for fun. Oh, Lost Orbit music. Actually, I was playing it the other day for this trailer thing that I'm doing. It's kind of for the game, but it's for this other thing that we're doing. And I was like, oh man, I forgot how much I like this music. Yeah, I don't know. Are you on our Discord there? I have no idea how to say your name. I'm sorry. Jusprax. Sparks. J Sparks. J Sparks. Oh my god. Anyways, if you're not in our Discord, you should hop in. We you'll get more info on when a lot of that stuff is happening. All right, Unity. Oh, come on. I clicked one thing. You got to think about that? Get out of here. Cube. Give this guy some glowing eyes. Why not? Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we post lots of dev updates, and I know we're just starting off with the Discord, but we have a pretty fun community so far. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay, we got eye. I'm just gonna slap all this stuff into that eyeball. It's be easier this way. There we go. All right. And finish it off. There we go. Sorry, just catching up here. Hey, oh, how's it going? Straw Baby T. Hey, thanks for joining us. I saw you at Strawbaby. Strawbaby. Like it. Yeah, I saw you in Mark Game Dev's stream. So thanks for joining us today. That's awesome. There you go. So now we have our big Belcher. That's kind of the scale I think he should be at. Maybe I'll build like some arms for him and have him like holding the track up or something like that. It might be kind of cool. But anyways, let's. What do you guys think? Is he surly enough? He's pretty surly, I guess. I've seen surlier. You give him like a raised eyebrow. That's fine. Thank you. It's just cubes. But thank you. And cylinders as well. And you know what helps a lot? A ginormous cup of tea. After having a ginormous cup of coffee. He is ready to rumble. Yeah, if you haven't seen before, we do have little guys in here too. They're my thwomps. What did I call these guys? These guys were Dugs, I think, last time. There's little Dugs. And this guy was he Chad or something? I don't remember. But yeah, he's gonna be barfing out asteroids out onto the track here. And then chewing them up, I guess, and spitting them out, and then they'll be rolling down the track here into like a big like lava pit of some kind, or molten shenanigans pit, whatever it is. But thanks for joining us, Elena. That's awesome. Anyway, so let's start off with some structures here. So I'm gonna this room's gonna be like a nice circular big room. This could be like our big reactor kind of room kind of thing. So I'm gonna start with some background pillars and stuff. Oh, did you do Love on release day? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Love. Yeah, by our good friends Rocket Ship Park. If anyone on stream is looking for a very chill and sad and emotional puzzle game, there's a game that came out just last year on Steam called Love: A Puzzle Box Story. It's really awesome. The whole game takes place in this like one apartment complex, and then each floor of the apartment complex can be spun around in circles, and then half of it is like in the past, and then half of it's in the present, and so you have to kind of like shift people's apartments into different times to kind of like figure out what they did in the past and where they are in the future, in the present, and then try and kind of like work out through some of their stories, and they're all like, yeah, like either sad or depressing, or like they're like nice heartfelt ones, but it's a very like emotional game. So I know there's a couple like really really sad stories in there, but yeah, we did a bunch of work on that game too. Yeah, our logo is in the game. Oh, you're right. That's funny. I forgot about that, Mark. They have this billboard up on the building, and they put up a bunch of game dev logos up there. And I think, yeah, we're in one of the cycles, or I don't know how they change it up in game, but they've definitely posted some screenshots with it. So, anyways, let's make some pillars here. Let's start off with just making one, and I'll kind of show you how I like to array some of my stuff here. So, let me see here. What am I feeling? What am I feeling here? Sometimes I gotta, I know all the objects I have, but sometimes I just need to like look at them again and to like, I don't know, spark my brain into thinking some things. Let's do it classic block here. The C block. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this wall and this ceiling actually, because they're really gonna throw me off here, because they're not aligned to anything. So let's do it this way. Okay, so we got let's do a big old block here, and then let's just do this one again over here, something like that. And then maybe let's do this guy again, but upside down. Oh, the pivot again. It got me again, Vince. Oh my god. In the last stream, I was showing off the horrible pivot that I have on this game object I made, and it's the shame of my life. It's literally the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna get to the pearly gates, and God's like, remember that pivot? Nope. Nope. You're going to 3D hell for sure. Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, The Veil. Is that out yet? I don't think that's out yet, right? The Veil is actually also a really cool game being done locally here. It's a game for the visually impaired, so it's it has no, like, I don't know what you call it, like no art, I guess. Like it's all audio driven. Oh, thanks for the pig noise. Dave is a genius. Yeah, it's what's this company? Falling Squirrel Games is working on it. So yeah, it's a game that's just audio only. It's for the visually impaired community, but it's like super engrossing. Like I remember playing it the one time, and I was just like, oh my god, this is like, it's like really. Yeah, it plays on the live stream now. Sweet. Okay, I was hoping it would. I wasn't sure. What's it called? It's yeah, it's really cool. It's like really immersive. It kind of reminded me of like playing D&D or something like that. Where I'm not squawking. Thanks for the squawk. Okay, maybe I should squawk. Squawk. That was the best squawk they had. We got to put in our own squawks and stuff eventually, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one. Not quite the bird, not quite my bird noise that I would want, you know. Hey, Ivy, what's going on? But yeah, The Veil is really cool. But yeah, is that out? I don't know if anybody... It's still not out. Okay, sorry, I'm seeing that right now. Yeah, I am also patiently awaiting that as well. How's it going? So, Ivy, I keep... Thank you. So, do I guess I never asked you how to say your like online moniker. Do I say IVT Art or do I say Ivy Tart? I know that's kind of like the thing, but how do you pronounce it? Ivy Tart? Okay, cool. Yeah, I like it. It's very clever. It's very clever. I like it. I like the weak squawk. It was unexpected. Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. We're working on a new track. It is currently called The Processing Plant, but I very much dislike that name. So if you join our Discord, I think I'll put it up for a rename soon. because it's a boring name. It's just like the processing plant. Like it's like my father named it or something like that, which is not very fun. Yeah, so I think it'll be better to have a good name. But yeah, if you're thinking of stuff, that'd be awesome. So processing plant TM. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. So yeah, anyways, yeah, join our Discord. We do like naming little things once in a while. So like you'll put up some suggestions. We'll kind of collect all the suggestions, and then we like what's it called? What am I doing here? Well, then we do like a community vote on it to pick like the name that everybody wants. But we kind of filter the names out first. So we have a good community, so nobody's calling it like Bodie McBoat level, but not that, I mean, that one's fine too. I'd actually have no problem with that, you know, as long as it's not like bad or anything. Nothing wrong with a good Bodie McBoat. Let me see here. We got, what is that thing called? Oh, I think that one's just a clamp. Clamp it. I'm going to show you my favorite piece that I have that's really dumb, but it's something I really like using. All right. Beep, boop, boop. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Vote. Yeah, anyways, it should be fun. But if you guys have any name suggestions for what this is, I would like to do something like with the name with like the Surly Robots, because I like having all the Surly Robots. But maybe some sort of like play on words with like, I don't know, them being surly or like underqualified or like disgruntled plant, you know, something like that. I like the idea of disgruntled robots, but they can't go anywhere because they don't have like legs. What are they going to do? Not do the thing they're programmed for? There you go. I like this thing a lot. It's just like a little, kind of reminds me of like the little like Final Fantasy like clouds thing, whatever that he has, but it's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to show you something that I like doing here. So I'm going to take this guy here. This is kind of like the base that we have so far. Make sure this is upright. So I'm going to take this guy over here. I'm going to put it over here. This is actually just going to be my pivot. So I'm going to unpack this prefab here. And I'm going to delete the actual mesh because I don't actually want that. So, what's this good? This is going to be Melty Room. Melty Room. Pillar. Did I spell Melty right? I don't know. 2 L's, 2 T's, 2 M's? I don't know. Melty. Okay, so I'm going to take all this here. I think this is everything. I'm going to put that into Melty Room Pillar. And I'm actually going to save this guy as a prefab. Let me see here. Do I have a custom prefabs? Environment. Let me make a new folder. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing here. I'm doing very exciting stuff of making folders. Oh, I do have a processing plant folder. I didn't even look. I just started making folders like a madman. Okay, so I'm actually going to make this into a prefab. Now, anyone that's not familiar with Unity or game devish kind of stuff, a prefab is like Grumbleweed. Cool. You can even do an additional vote for 10 bits. Oh yeah, I could do like a Twitch vote thing. That's funny. Anyway, so what I did is actually I put this pillar in this empty game object. It's basically just like a point in space. And that way I could kind of move the pivot because Unity doesn't really allow you to move pivots really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of find the center of this track, which is kind of fine here. I guess that's kind of the point here. Oh no, it's offset again. Let me just move this a little bit. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then so I'll show you something cool here. So I'm going to duplicate this, and that way I could rotate it right from here. And it doesn't quite fit because it doesn't fit my track here, so that's okay. I'm going to move both of these together. You're still going to have the same pivot, so they will work. Yeah, something like that. Sorry there, Douglas. Okay. So now I think they're across the street from each other properly. Let me just duplicate this over 90 degrees. All right, so that's fitting pretty good. And then do 90 from there. And then is there no snap thing? Why is the snap thing not working? When you set tool hand to global, really? Sorry, 1 second. Let me just, there we go. So in Unity, you could change your rotation snapping, so it's 15 by default. I'm going to do something wild. I'm going to do 22.5, which I know is very specific, but it's just so I can do... Oh, I guess I didn't need 22.5. I needed 45. Duh. Not smart. Okay, back to 15, sorry. Oh, did you actually make a vote chat? Oh, sorry, this doesn't show it to me in OBS. Let me check Twitch. Oh, God, that's school. Don't look at that. I guess that stuff doesn't come up. Okay, 1 second. Bum, 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 bum. All right, where are we here? Did you actually make a thing? No way. Oh, you did. Well, look at that. Oh, that's crazy. Did you make this, Mark? Oh, that's awesome. No, I worship the name. Nobody worships the name. Yes, it's a poop name. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Mark. Thanks. Wow. Marks are like edgy veggie. Cool. Marks are like pro streamer dude, so if anybody knows how to do all this craziness, it is definitely him. Because I have no idea. Okay, and then we're going to take this, oh, get out of here. I'm going to take this guy and this guy. Nope. I guess it'd be 1 and 2. And we're going to duplicate them and just move them over yonder. Okay, so now we kind of have a bit of a symmetrical room part to play with, and I kind of like this. I'm a big fan of things that array. Kind of gives. Oh my God! Thank you. Oh shit, my kids are sleeping. I hope I didn't wake up the dogs. Dogs go wild when you bark. So you wrote Edgy Veggie, and in my mind, I read Eddie Vedder, and that's all. I was just like, yeah, I guess we could call it Eddie Vedder after Pearl Jam. It's pretty sweet. So I'll show you why I did this, aside from having the sweet pivots and doing all that, and I also, you know, dig arrays myself. But so what we could do now, which is cool because they're prefab. So let's say I'm going to just keep working on this. Oh, what the heck was that? Mark Game Dive cheered. Woot. Holy moly, that's loud. Oh no, what was loud? The barking? My barking or the in-game barking? Oh, I do have it cranked. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, let me lower that a little bit. Sorry, is the Lost Orbit music like super loud? It's okay, part of it is the shock value. I want people just to, you know, if you're casually watching my stream, just be like, oh God, there's dogs. So like, thanks, Mark. One day I'm going to do a stream where I only speak in cat noises. And if I'm still going by Christmas, sweet, that's pretty loud. If we're still going by Christmas, I'm gonna do the entire stream with Jingle Cats. You guys remember Jingle Cats? Was that a thing when people here were alive? Back in my day, when I was a kid, the Jingle Cats were a famous group of cats that sang Christmas songs to the masses, to much applause. It was pretty excellent content. It's before the internet, so people were pretty bored, you know? Cat singing Christmas songs is what got us through the holidays back in old '94. Had to buy it on your compact disc or your cassette tape. It's pretty solid. Just cracked a hard-boiled egg like a regular egg. What? Oh, tempered steel. That's pretty cool. I like that. Terry just cracked a hard-boiled egg like a regular egg, so I had to go eat it. How do you normally crack hard-boiled eggs? And you just peel them? You didn't have to go eat it. She could have just peeled it for you. You could have went and ate it later. I like that crease. Tempered steel. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I see. I thought she was making hard-boiled eggs, and it's just not the way she liked peeling them. Did it come hard-boiled in, like, the egg container? Because that's not... You shouldn't eat that one. There we go. Okay, we got this guy here. Let me add some other shenanigans to this pillar. He's kind of cool from that one side, but from here he's still, his silhouette's just kind of still just like a square. So I'm gonna add some fun stuff here to kind of break up some of that. Let me see. What do I like? I kind of like them as they are, actually. They do kind of look pretty cool so far. But let me add something to them. Something's we still gotta connect them eventually. So, dun 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 dun. Let's see, what do I like here? Yeah, I got this guy. Oh, I got this block. This is a stupid block I never use. He's kind of boring. Oh, I could add some of those plates to this thing. Yeah, let's add some plates. I love me some of these plates. Robots are grumpy. Yeah, tempered. I like it. Grump Factory. So I ordered. I didn't have time to go to the store today, and we have like 2 little kids, so we don't like to take them to the store during all this COVID shenanigans. So I've been doing lots of ordering from Instacart and Zehrs and stuff. So anyways, today we ordered just our regular stuff for dinner and other things for the week. And I don't eat meat, like we don't eat meat here at the house. But they brought us a giant old slab of salmon. And we're just like, why is this in our order? And now we have a slab of salmon sticking up our fridge, and we don't know what to do with it. So I emailed them and I messaged my person, and I'm like, hey, you brought me some salmon, ma'am. I would not like this salmon. But she never got back to me. She was probably just like, ah, shit. So somebody is definitely missing their salmon. If you ordered Instacart today in the Niagara region and you are missing salmon, I have it. So come and get it. If you did not, that's fine. If you'd also like a free slab of salmon, please let me know. I could leave it at the doorstep. You could just come get it unless the raccoons get it first. They are pretty feisty here, so you may need to fight them. But if you'd like some salmon for your hard-boiled egg, Vince, yeah, it's pretty good. You know, sometimes I'm concerned about saying people's name on stream, but Vince, your name is just your name, so I can't. It's fine. Yeah, I used to love salmon too. I used to like making the maple salmon. You like bake it with some maple on top, and it would kind of candify, whatever that term is when things turn to delicious candy. Caramelize, that's the one. Candify, right? Candifill? Or is those exclamation points? Yeah, candify. Yeah, you gotta candify your fish. That's when you know it's good. But anyways, yeah, so now I'm trying to deal with this salmon. You give it to the dogs, I guess, but then I have to cook it. I don't know if the dogs would probably throw up if I gave them some raw salmon. It's not. I used to eat raw salmon all the time with sushi. It was fine. Dogs could use a little bit of mercury in them. They're looking a little dry. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear my music, but I'm loving it. All right, we got some cool looking shenanigans here. This is looking pretty gnarly. Oh, so let's. I'm gonna add a couple more plates to the bottom here, maybe. Well, we'll see. So I'm gonna show you what this has all been leading up to. It's the Mean Green Speed Machine. Sweet. So we have our room pillar. This is room pillar 05. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take all this stuff here that I added. So this is all the new stuff. I'm going to slap this in here into pillar 05. And I'm going to go up here and hit apply, which typically they don't recommend you working in the scene and applying prefabs, but in this instance it's what I want to do. So I'm going to hit apply all, and kablammies, all the pillars now have all this new stuff. So that's kind of cool. Oh, these are really close together, eh? Those are a little too close. But I guess I can't put them any further out because then they would intersect this thing. That's okay, I guess. I guess we could have two guys. This is probably intersecting through this pretty hard, though. We'll deal with that when it comes time to it. So anyways, now we got all our pillars going. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to bring my ceiling back here because now I kind of know the height of this. There we go. How you doing, Chad? Doing good? Ready to barf? Yeah, Chad's gonna do his job very good in this room. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Again, my camera is gonna face, you know, at the track like this, so you're not gonna be able to see a lot of this stuff. But again, if we do a cool camera angle like this, it's gonna look pretty sweet. A lot of times you gotta do work that, you know, people will only see once in a while, which is fine too. It's now only clued in that this is a name for the level. Oops, in my brain it was a name for the new racer. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Dave, you're right. You're right. I think these guys were Doug's, and this guy was Dave. He was Dave, not Chad. Chad will be the next one. Oh no, I wanted to do everybody have a D name for some reason for the factory. So the next one, which I had in the list that we were talking about before, was DeJennifer. That's going to be my next robot. So I'm actually going to do something here just because I feel like it. I'm going to take this guy, going to copy his position here. And I have these rings that I use for other stuff, but what are those called? Would you go rings? Oh my, yeah, they're called mining rings. Maybe I should look at things called rings first. Yeah, why can't I see? Oh, because you're a prefab. Are you a full ring? Do I have a full ring? I have these. Let me see here. I got you guys in here somewhere. Mining ring. Oh, what is this? This is useless preview, Unity. What is this? This is nothing. I can't see anything in here. Why? Piece of garbage sometimes with their visualization. We got halvesies rings, 3/4. I guess I didn't make a full ring. Oh no, I do have. I have a full half one. What are those called? Sorry, I have these over here. Sometimes I forget what I've made. There we go. Ring edge. Yeah, I do have a full ring. That's what I was looking for. Wow. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to make this thing huge. Whoa. So thick and beefy. Okay, and the cool thing is because I use the pivot from these guys, they should all fit inside, except for these two because they're not part of the ring array. So put this guy here. I'm gonna watch the. I'm gonna need a cylinder. Hey, it's Mr. Sir Drop Bear. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Appreciate everybody joining me on this stream. It gets so lonely sometimes during COVID times working on your own. I'm sure you all feel it. Ah, thank you for following the comical skate. Oh, I gotta fix that. It doesn't fit people's names in there. Thanks for the follow. It's awesome. Metal. Is it called metal? What did I do? Molten metal. There we go. So now we got this molten metal ring in here. This is where Dave is gonna upchuck all his stuff he crushed in there. There we go. That worked out pretty well. I kind of wanted these guys here to break up the silhouette a bit. So yeah, that should be pretty cool. And then I did have a light in here before. Where did you go? I think I have a lights folder in here somewhere. Boom. Wow, perfect. Okay, we're going to put some volumetrics on this. Oh yeah, because you're not. Oh shoot. A second here. There we go. Perfect. Let's do Melty Light. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this guy's Dave. This is Dave. We made him this morning, or this, well, at the beginning of the stream. This is Dave, and he has indigestion, so he loves rocks, but they cause him great intestinal harm, so he chews them up and then spits them out. So he's willing to take it, take the hit because he loves them so much. Turn off the shadows off here. Melty light. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to keep all these shadows on here because the game will fry, but for now this is fine. Let's just chill this out a little bit here. There we go. It's the comical skate. But yeah, this is the now Dave, yeah, you know what? It's sad. I do feel sad for Dave too because he loves the food so much. He loves the rocks, but they cause him indigestion. But sometimes you gotta just you just do what you can, right? I had a friend. He's very lactose intolerant, but he doesn't care. Eats the hell out of that cheese. And you know what happened? The science invented ways for you to eat cheese if you're cheese intolerant. Okay? If he didn't keep eating, scientists would have no reason to invent cheese intolerance medication. They would just be like, whatever, just don't eat cheese. But the brave people that kept eating cheese, they forced the scientists' hands and forced them to create science for the cheeseless. They can't control themselves, Vince. It's cheese. They said cheese is like on par with like cocaine, I think, as far as what it does to your brain. All right. You don't blame someone for having, a drug addiction. You help them, get help, and in the way of, cheese, science helped them. Hungry. Will he eat us like hungry? Oh, we should have a hungry hippo kind of robot. Sorry, I'm just catching up on a couple messages here. kind of get Halo 4 Forerunner architecture vibes from this room. Yeah, yeah. You know what? A lot of the industrial kind of art I do does have a very Halo feel to it. It's funny, I didn't actually play a ton of Halo, but I really love their environment art, and always kind of had a great respect for the art team there. So kind of funny you say that. We did this game. Friends of ours are making a game called Gunhead. They're doing like a 3D sequel to Gunhead, and we ended up helping out on the environment art a lot, and it was kind of similar architecture in the sense, a lot of like 45-degree angles and metal plates and stuff, and kind of had that Halo vibe to it too. It was something from I think I learned from like the Silicon Knights days, because we like did a lot of that kind of art back there too. We actually had the Halo team like write us a letter once when we were doing Too Human. I don't know if I ever told this to anybody. I kind of forgot about it until now, but yeah, apparently the like environment lead or art lead from Bungie at the time like wrote our boss a letter and being like, "Hey, can you tell your environment artists that like everybody here loves their work?" And we were just like, "What? This is probably a fake letter to try and motivate us to do more work." But it makes sense though, because we were doing things very similar to the way they were doing it, which they probably just were happy that we were being inspired by them and stuff. So, but that was pretty cool. I don't know. It wasn't me. Actually, I should ask my boss. I still talk to him. He works at Ubisoft now, so I wonder if he got to keep that letter. It's a good question. Yeah. Space hippo. Yeah, space hippos. That'd be pretty cool. Do like a robot with like an alien kind of mouth. It'd be like a little homage of Hungry Hungry Hippos and the Alien movies. So you could have like this robot alien type creature, and it has like a little mouth that comes out and like tries to eat stuff on the track and like drag it in. That'd be pretty cool. I like that. We could probably use that somewhere in here. I mean, we got lots of levels to do, so we could definitely just have an alien homage level. Yeah, Norse Forerunners, absolutely, right? Especially if you look at like those really mechanical. We did this one mechanical level that was like, it was like the World Snake, but it was like a submarine or something like that. It was called the World Serpent, and it definitely had that that vibe to it. So. All right, so yeah, we got this little guy here. I think this is looking okay. So we're looking down like this. Oh yeah, there's some cool shapes going on there. What if we need some pipes coming out here, like they're feeding in that molten lava shenanigans, you know? Where are my big old pipes at? Yeah, get in there, big old pipe. Yeah, I guess that's big. I picked one that was a little too long. Nobody's going to see that. I'll bring these up a little bit. All right. Hungry, hungry space hippos. I don't really like any of this. This is not a good shape. Let's pick something else. You know, sometimes you try stuff and you're like, yeah, this is going to be cool, and then it sucks. And you're like, yeah, what the hell's a mining light? What the hell is this thing? Oh, this is from Lost Orbit Times. We'll use those at a later stream. Story of your life. What's the egg thing again? Oh, I missed a message here. One sad thing about racing games and awesome environments is that no matter how awesome you make the external environments, the player is going to be. Yeah. That's the thing. If you ever look at like racing games, like if you play like Forza or something like that, sometimes the racing games have like the nicest tech and stuff for rendering, because the cars have to look good. So then the environments end up looking really good too, for all the big camera shots and stuff like that. But yeah, nobody ever sees them, and a lot of times they can like cheap out on a lot of the smaller assets because you're going so fast. It doesn't really matter, right? So yeah, it's kind of funny that way, right? I tell this story in my class, but I remember it from very fondly from what was it, Need for Speed? I don't remember which Need for Speed I was playing. It was a long time ago, so it was one of them. Um, anyways, you were like racing through, like whatever, a town like you do now, because they're all like open world kind of games. And it was like fall in this one area, so I was like racing through, and all these like nice maple leaves were falling off all the trees and stuff like that, and it was all looking really pretty, and I thought it was like, I don't know, it was just really cool. So I ended up stopping the car just to kind of look at some of the assets, and then I realized that the maple leaves that were on the ground were like this big, like they were like colossal compared to the car, like they were like the size of a wheel. And I thought it was really stupid at first, and I'm like, oh well, if they were like actual leaves, like, and they were, like this big, driving that fast, they would just look like little brown and red pixels on the ground. Like you would never be able to see the shape. So for them, they were like, it's more important for us for the people to like see an actual leaf shape as they're going by fast, to like connect to them that these are leaves, than to try and make it realistic. Yeah, I don't know. I always remember that because it was like a good lesson for me, where I was just like, oh yeah, sometimes realism can hurt an experience in a game because it's not. I hate these things. These all look good here. Why do these things look stupid? It's just too much detail for how far away they are. So sometimes, yeah, sometimes there's just like too much detail for for what you're doing. So it's kind of funny. Ooh, I got my eyeball things. Why don't I throw one of these eyeballs on here? Yeah, look at this thing. This is some sort of eyeball creature type thing. I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of cool and high poly. Yeah, Garden of Eden. That's okay. So maybe we'll do like a food world, and then we'll call it Garden of Eden. I like that. Oh man, I missed a whole bunch in games. Like, wow, yeah, people just rush through. Honestly, like unless you're playing like a first-person game or like a third-person adventure game, like Naughty Dog spends a lot of time in their art, because like times, a lot of times it's slower and you're walking by stuff, so you have time to like really absorb stuff in. Like my wife knows when I play games, half the time I'm just like looking at bricks and materials and stuff. And so for those games, it matters a lot. But for other games, like I'm just breezing through. Like even like I'm playing Assassin's Creed right now, Valhalla, and even then, like the world is absolutely beautiful. But like asset to asset, it's actually a lot better than a lot of their previous games. But most of the time, the assets are like they're fine, and like they're not amazing, but they're not bad by any means. And that that team just like really knows like what's good enough for for what they're trying to do, for their player base, for the speed they're going at, and all that kind of stuff. So I always find that kind of impressive when teams really understand how much time you should spend on anything in your game or in your level. Oh, this is like really high off the ground, eh? Wow. There we go. Oh, I'm missing a whole bunch. I think Mario Kart DS did something I'd like to see again, which was a mission mode. Did the Mario Kart DS have a mission mode? I do miss, like, I feel they need that. A food world made exclusively of eggs. Classic. I do miss mission kind of stuff in the kart games, though, like Diddy Kong Racing kind of stuff. I wish one of the new Mario Karts would do that. It's kind of why I'm really excited about the new Mario Golf, actually. I love those games, but also they like are having kind of like a story mode in them and stuff too, which I think is really cool, and I think I'm gonna really like that. So this is like a little in between area. This is looking like a weird kind of person now. I don't know if I like these eyeball things anymore. Yeah, Please get out of here. Bowser's Fury. I haven't played the new one. I played 3D World on the Wii U because I had a Wii U and I loved it so much. I did. That sounded really sarcastic, but I actually really did like it. I really want to play Bowser's Fury. I heard the open world stuff that they have in that is really cool, and like very, very different from what Mario games have done in the past. So I really don't know what to do with this stupid thing. Oh, what are you? What are you, crazy little shape? What are you doing, my friend? You're a little simple, but might be exactly what I need here. Something symmetrical. Oh yeah, there we go. It's kind of cool. Potted cactus level. Hey, Chunk. Yeah, person pipes. Yeah, it's cool. Bowser's Fury looks really great. Oh no, Amazon lost your copy. Did you at least get your money back? I have free salmon up for grabs if you want to feel like you're getting something. How's it going, Mr. Chunks? Mr. Chunks over here, he actually, I'll show you what he did. He made these rocks. Yeah, see these guys? I gave him some like really shitty low poly rocks and he made them way less shitty. Solo way less shitty that they're really good. Yeah, look at your rocks. Anyways, I think that's the Chunk. If you're a different Chunk, I apologize, but I'm assuming you're the only... I know a Chunk. I just thought it'd be a huge coincidence if it was a different Chunk. It's solid rocks. Yeah. The one and only Chunk, everyone. Chunk runs his own, I don't know, you have like a 3D university now, basically. He does a lot of really great YouTube tutorials. So if you're learning, if you want to learn how to do art for video games, Blender and Substance, he does a lot of Substance stuff. So verified Chunk. Anyways, if you want to learn any of that, Chunk is the place to go. What's your channel called? Get Learnt, I think. Get Learnt by Chunk, or Get Learnt with Chunk. Get Learnt through Chunk. I don't remember. Yeah, anyways, it's his channel is really great. He does really good tutorials, and he does some kick-ass art for us once in a while. Oh yeah, there you go. Get Chunk with Learnt. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Vince. Get Chunked. I think that's a food channel. Yeah, I think that's like a possibly cookie channel. You should start a new channel called Get Chunked. That's pretty good. Sounds like an insult you would yell at someone. Why don't you just get chunked? It's like get bent. Do people still say get bent? You remember that? I've just been watching The Simpsons again. It's something Bart used to say. I'm like, I don't think people say this anymore at all. I mean, I guess a lot of stuff Bart used to say people don't say, but it was kind of a newish episode. How's that? Something like that? That looks alright. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing I did before with the other stuff, is I'm going to make a prefab out of this thing. What is this thing? Let's do this one here. So I'm going to move this out here. And, oh, this one's going to be a little tricky, because should it have the same pivot? Oh, I should have made it in between these two. Yeah, whatever. They could have the same pivot. That should be fine. It's going to be a little weird, but for my purposes here, it's not really good for reuse, but for... I'll align it with this one here. Be my final form. It's pretty good. Yeah, that makes sense. You can have like you know, Snoop Dogg on there making some cookies with you, or Martha Stewart, whichever one. If you want the criminal on your show, you could have Martha Stewart. Okay, where'd you go? So you go over here. Unpack completely. Let's get rid of that. Melty pillar wall. To make sure my scale is all the same. Actually, let me get rid of these melty pillars for now. Ba 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 da bum. Ba 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 bum. So what's new, Chunk there? How you doing, man? I guess we talked a little while ago, but not much. How's the teaching gig going? Okay, and then looks like I got everything here. Okay, so now we can unhide all this. Melty pillar wall. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. I bet you're keeping busy. Get Chunked is pretty talented, so it's much needed, much wanted in the industry. He is hot shit, I think, as they call it. I don't know if that's still the proper term. Anyways, we still talk about your renown in school. And bring it up all the time, make other students feel bad. Well, you know, when this guy was in school, he he was doing some crazy stuff already. I don't think my pivot's working here. Oh my God, what is happening? I am lost. Okay, there we go. I thought if I could align it with this one, then I could do it to all the other ones. Did that not work? Why are you not working? Gross. We need more stuff made. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I tell him. No, I tell him about your love of Blender. Is it because I did this one? Oh, because I built these. This wall is for in between two straight pieces, and this. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Okay. Oh no, I hit the undo button. Oh, that wasn't smart of me at all. Okay, let's do this. This is a little dangerous here. I take all this. Yeah, let me let's duplicate this one. Unpack this first one so he can stay over here. When you unpack something, it won't get any updates from when you commit to other prefabs. So let me do something here. And upholding the law of Blender superiority in your abstinence, Chunk. Yeah, Blender is taking over the world. I know. I really wanna switch over to Blender at some point. It's just such a commitment, you know. I've spent my whole life learning 3D Max. I'm not like you young people, you know. And I just feel like I'm always just so damn busy. I just wanna make stuff. I don't wanna have to, you know. I always feel like I'm wasting time, even though I'm not. It wouldn't be a waste of time. But you know, it just feels that way sometimes. I'm just like, oh, I could learn something new, but I could just keep using what I'm using, and then, you know, wait till I have to use it once, you know, 3D Max goes bankrupt, or, you know, Chunk buys them and shuts them down for good. Why am my brain is not working today? Okay, hold on. I got this. Okay, so what is this? This is 30, 45. Yes, it should be 22 and a half, right? Between the two of them. Did I not? Oh, God. Oh, is it because I rotated? Stupid. What are you doing? Oh, it's because I have it on local. Apologies, my brain not working so good, you know. The salmon got delivered in my house, and I just like really threw me off. So oh, this is all broken. Okay, hold on. Let me just revert all this. Okay. I feel some of the stuff's just not centered either. Sloppy work today, everyone. Hey, what's up, Ian? Hi, Ian. Sorry, I was mispronounced your name. I apologize. How is it going? Oh, now I've started a Blender train. I don't think. What have I done? What have I done? Well, you know what? I'm gonna eyeball this sucker here. Oh, it's because my pivot's stupid too. Yeah, these are doing some crazy stuff as well. That doesn't seem like... It's probably because my pivots are dumb. That's okay. This is what happens when you eyeball stuff. Sometimes, you know, things just don't work out the way you want them to, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned. This factory isn't very serious. Anyways, let me do this work somewhere else, because Dave is bothering me here a lot. Okay. They have conga lines. Wow. So I'm streaming Mondays and Thursdays. So Mondays I stream at 3 to 5, and then Thursdays I'm doing 4 to 6. Oh, that's doing some crazy stuff. That's just on my own, so that's like the little art stream that I'm doing here. Why are you doing all this crazy stuff to me? And then Fridays we're all streaming together. So that should be really cool. We do like a team stream on Fridays where we actually just play the game and talk about like the updates and stuff like that that are actually happening in the game. And then, yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays I do this. And then I believe Mark Game Dev is also going to be doing some programming streams on Thursday, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyways, excuse me, we'll add him to the schedule. Mine should be up on the Twitch schedule too. So if you're not seeing it up there, let me know. I think Unity rotating was just doing some crazy things to me because this is not doing good. Yeah, what are you doing here? Why is this? These are not arrayed really well. I think that's probably my fault because of my pivots, but that's fine. So yeah, if you ever feel like dropping in, always happy to have the company. Tell your Blender friends. You can lie to them, say this whole game was made with Blender. They won't know. Did I say Thursdays? Crap. Monday and Wednesday for me, and then Mark is streaming on Thursdays. My God. Sorry. Talking and living my life is not my forte. Yeah, this is fine. This is good enough. There we go. Hey, where did you go? Oh, I hit you. Yeah, and then Fridays is Team Stream. And then Saturdays is Late Night with the Pixelmauts. Mainly just Vince. Vince is doing Saturday night like cocktail hour. So if you want to learn how to mix drinks with Vince, that's Saturday nights from 4 to 6 a.m. Should be pretty good. Makes a pretty mean Manhattan. I guess part of the game was made in Blender. Oh yeah, you're right. Bye, Chunk. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I'd watch that, Vince. Saturday Night Vince. You could be like Dave Letterman. You could have your own show where you mix drinks, and then you invite other game devs to have some drinks with you. And maybe before the show they tell you their favorite drink, and then you mix it. Are you allowed to drink alcohol on Twitch? I guess you can mix them. You don't actually have to drink them, I suppose. Yeah, right. Well, he can make you like he can make some just like non-alcoholic drinks. He can make you just something delicious like a smoothie. Vince loves smoothies. White box. Did I hide my ceiling? Where'd my ceiling go? Or did I delete it? This is what happens when you don't name your stuff correctly. Ah, there we go. Let's do melty ceiling. Yeah, I think we can make it happen, Vince. I think you could definitely host your own show. I would for sure watch that. Late Night with Vince. Come join us for the Pixel Hour. You could do like you can do a bunch of stuff, you can mix up some it's starting to look a little too busy actually. Now I hate it. Too busy, but also like super flat over there. I forget to add some stuff in here. Yeah, I kind of don't like this anymore. That happens with design sometimes. It's okay. That's why we have prefabs. You'll never see it. Put in some lights. I know, but it looks a little too like if this was a screenshot, that's kind of a yucky screenshot, you know. Actually, honestly, like I don't think it needs much. I just think it needs a little better depth and structure. It's part of the pizzazz, Vince. I need to care about this stuff, okay? We're on the Twitch now. This is like modern day TV, okay? If I don't care, the fans aren't gonna care. Anyways, what else, Vince? Yeah, you could have like a little drinking cooking show. That'd be pretty cool. Let me yeah, think about the fans, Vince. Okay, where do we have this guy? Where did you go, Mr. Huge Block? There we go. Let's throw this guy in here. This is pillar wall 04 I'm working on right now, so let's throw that in here. Oh my god, all my pivots are terrible. What happened to me? This must have been a really rough month in my life. I did have children recently, so my brain has not been functioning super great since then. If you enjoy your brain and you're young and don't have children yet, I don't recommend them for the brain. They're cute and stuff, but definitely make you a little crazy, sleepy. Oh, everything is, oh my god, where do we go? Add some fans. Oh, fans would be really good, actually, yeah. This is like a hot space. We could use some fans. Okay, 1 second here. Copy rotation, post rotation. There we go. Now here's an important lesson before I learned it the hard way. We have been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes. I have never saved yet, so let's hit that Control S button. A little downtime, drink some tea. Cheers, everyone. All right, now we're back. You know what I need? I know there's like, I watch some other streamers and they have that like thing where you could use channel points to remind your streamer to like drink and stuff like that. We need one to remind me to save. So then you guys could be my memory for me. Andre, I think you could do that. I have no idea how, but I'm sure it's possible. I'm assuming you could do like custom things. Okay, we got that. Okay, let's get our metals going here. So we're gonna apply some color to this thing too. What's my dark one? Metal A, yeah. I want that back part to be really dark. Why are you two-toned? Get out of here. Oh, metal B. Oops. Metal B is the dark one. Maybe that's why I don't like this yet, because I haven't really played with the colors. You know what? I don't have any good colors yet. Let's do that. Okay, ready? Let's do this guy here. Yeah, why haven't I been doing this? This is gonna help a lot. Yeah, fans are good. I don't know if we have any fan meshes. Definitely need a fan mesh. Alright, let's take this guy. Everybody see the Ninja Turtles trailer today for the new Ninja Turtles game? That got me freaking excited. Love me some Ninja Turtles. I'm looking forward to watching Mark Game Dev stream that on his channel, if he does. He does a lot of retro stuff, which is kind of like retro, you know. It looks so good, right? I fell in love with Michelangelo's run cycle. It's so awesome. So awesome. I love me some old Ninja Turtles games too, so it's like hit me right in the feels. The memory feels, you know? It's like a child again. Okay. Yeah, me too. I such Strawberry B. You're saying with the Justice League thing. Yeah, I actually, you know, please don't unfollow me. I didn't actually hate the Justice League that much. The non Zack Snyder movie. I know people like really crapped on it, but I actually thought it was one of the better ones of the like newer movies. But I know people really didn't like it, so that's fair. But I'm also pretty easy to please. Okay, let's try this. But I am also looking forward to the Zack Snyder cut because I don't know, why not? I think it's hilarious that they got a new version. Oh, why the hell did you all disappear? Oh, what? Oh, did I move that? Okay, so then I can revert all these. I don't know why those got updated on their own. Weird. Oh, because I probably changed some stuff and didn't actually revert. I just copied. Okay, you can stay. Yeah, honestly, I am too. Like I watch them all, but I'm a big Marvel fan, so the DC stuff never really did it for me. Ooh, actually, I'll get rid of these things. Get out of here. Oh yeah, I can open the prefab. Get out of here with your prefab and prefabs. Sometimes they're a pain in the butt. I do like you can open them in context now, though, which is really awesome. So that's kind of cool. Like you want Spider-Man? Oh yeah, you're not a big fan of the old Spider-Mans, really? I actually like. I love Batman. That's my DC jam too. Like I love the Michael Keaton Batmans and Christian Bale and stuff. And I actually really like Batfleck too. But I know why people didn't. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think it's hilarious that they got like a director to like basically redo a movie. So I don't know. And like I'm like a mixed bag with Zack Snyder too, because he's done some of my favorite movies. Like I love 300, which I believe was him. You correct me if I'm wrong. But then he's also done movies where I thought they were going to be good, and then they were kind of shite. So I don't know. I'll see. Also, my big beef with DC movies is I just never like their bad guys. You know. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Batman is DC's best character for sure because he's like flawed and can get hurt and all that, right? Like, I don't know. That's what's awesome about him. Like, I know people love Superman, but Superman, like, I like Henry Cavill, but like, Superman sucks. He's like too good, right? He's too mighty. He's too powerful. I get that's kind of the shtick. Like, what would someone do with all that power? Would they choose to be good or bad and all that kind of jazz? But I don't know. I always like the weaker heroes are always great, right? But yeah, I'm a big Marvel fanboy, so I grew up. Spider-Man was like my hero growing up, right? He was like if I could be anybody, it'd be Spider-Man. You know, he's hilarious, funny man, web slinging would be awesome. Ah, thank you, Anna. Yeah, it's coming along. It's we're doing good. We're we are starting the hot debate of Marvel versus DC. Let's see, you're more than welcome to join in on some of this shenanigans. Do, 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 do. Nothing lines up in this room. That's okay. You know what? As long as people think it looks fine, that's all that matters. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, I was saying before, yeah, my thing with DC is I just don't like their bad guys. You know, the bad guys are always just, especially like in the movies. They're always just like big and huge, and they have just some like ridiculous plan about ending the world. And I don't know. I just never give a crap about them. You know, obviously, like that happens in all comic book things, but I don't know. Like I love Marvel guys, right? Like Thanos, everybody was just like, yeah, I kind of get it, you know. And like I really like Ultron. Like he was a pretty like emotional kind of dude, and I don't know. I always just like it. Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, Heath Ledger was like amazing. I mean, the new Joker was amazing too. So don't get me wrong. I still love, you know, good comic book movies. A good comic book movie, but yeah, Robert Downey Jr. Like, honestly, like it's not even like Robert Downey Jr. is great, obviously, but Iron Man was hilarious because like Marvel didn't give a care about him at all, because nobody would buy Iron Man before, um, as far as you know, like IPs go, and then all of a sudden it's like their biggest franchise, right? Yeah, and like because Marvel sold off all their IPs to other companies, and um, they only had their B and like C comics left. So they only had, you know, Iron Man, Thor, um, like what was the like Hawkeye, you know, like they or like the Hulk and stuff like that. Like nobody cared about these comic books at all when the movies came out, and Marvel was just like, this is all we have because we basically mortgaged everything we owned because we were on the brink of bankruptcy before. Like they sold Spider-Man to Sony for like $100 or something, like a couple bricks of cheese, and um, they had nothing. And then along comes friggin' Favreau or whatever, Favreau, whatever the hell his name is, right? Um, and he's just like, yeah, I got this, and made the greatest Marvel like comic book movie at the time. Like, you know, arguably still like Iron Man 1 is like a perfect comic book movie in my opinion. Even rewatching it, you're just like, yeah, this is amazing. He's this asshole turned, you know, regretful. Like, you know, even as much of an asshole as Tony Stark is and cocky and stuff, like the whole premise of him is remorse, right? Like I mean, you know, by the end he was, you know, like it ate him up and was destroying him, and like the fear of not being good enough. But like it was because he realized that the stuff he was making was destroying the world. Um, and that's what made him amazing. Like that's why people liked him. You know, like the cockiness and stuff is awesome, but it was that he was also like kind of a real person at that point. Like if you found out the stuff you were making, like if somebody was using Rocket Rumble to destroy the world somehow, um, you know, you would be like, oh no, why didn't I make Rocket Rumble? I should do something to fix this, right? But um, I don't know. That's what's awesome about it. And I don't know. I just love all their bad guys and stuff. And it's always been pretty good. So, but yeah, Marvel did a heck of a job turning all those comics, even Thor. Like the first Thor was, I really liked it. I thought it was really funny. The second and third Thor, or second Thor, whatever, was fine. And then once what's his face, Takiki Wakaka, whatever, took it over, um, he like it was like amazing, right? I don't know. Marvel just has this way of finding people to turn these things into just hot jams. Yeah, basically Marvel saw yeah, all their good characters, right? Like they were honestly like on the brink of bankruptcy if somehow people weren't aware of that and like how that all went down. Like that's why they don't have Spider-Man and they just got back. They basically bought Fox to get all their stuff. Um, Tiki Wakaka, isn't that what I said? That's what I said, right? That's what I said, pretty sure. Oh man, X-Men, like Fantastic Four looks like they're already setting them up from WandaVision a little bit, like just hinting at it a little with like Reed Richards and people in space and people in like Europe and stuff, and um, so it should be pretty cool. But yeah, and then sorry, the reason I even started talking about this before was let's all take a moment to rejoice in the amazingness that is Favreau or whatever the hell his name is. Um, he literally has made some of the greatest movies in our like time. Now he's made Iron Man and like basically started the MCU for Marvel. He made Elf, which is unarguably the greatest Christmas movie ever made. Yeah, Brett Favreau, right? Is that what I've been saying? John Favreau, Brett Favreau, Brett Favre's cousin, right? Um, yeah, and now he has single-handedly taken Star Wars and made it great again. Like I liked some of the Star Wars movies that have come out, but they were really like trying to just be the old Star Wars movies, and they didn't really know like what to do and how to like stand out on their own. And all of a sudden, he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I got this. I got this, guys. I know what to do with this." And then you give him the Mandalorian, and he not only makes a amazing Star Wars show out of it. That's like a great Star Wars film or like story with like a ton of fan service, but he made it amazing for people that don't give a shit about Star Wars. Like my wife doesn't care. Like she kind of likes Star Wars a little bit, but like she's younger than me, so she didn't grow up on that stuff. And he's like, I don't know, he just made it like the greatest, right? How's this looking? Is this better? It's kind of more shapes, but they're kind of in a different direction, so I feel it's getting a little better. Still not really feeling these pillars that much, but I feel they just need a different color. Metal yellow. That should be a little yellow too. Maybe like a little bit of yellow. Just a little bit. Oh yeah. Let's do a little bit of some of that, eh? What do you think about that there, boy? Something. Yeah, I know. He's amazing. Yeah, happy. And he was in Friends. I mean, how could we all forget about that? He was in the UFC in Friends. Amazing. He was a great character in that too. I mean, he did The Lion King too, which I know people really like. I'm not a big fan, but um, it was fine. I mean, it was better than some of the other live action remakes that they've done, obviously. But this area's fine. It's probably a little too bright or something. I don't know. Not loving it. It's feeling a little too different from a lot of these other rooms. Not enough pipes. This is looking like weird Tesla coils or something. Okay, let's do pipe straight medium. Yeah, maybe just some big old pipes, you know? Sometimes you just need some big old pipes. Yeah, like what else? If you could have Brett Favre do whatever show or thing, like imagine if they gave him like Ninja Turtles or something, or I don't know. Is he doing Indiana Jones or is that Spielberg still? Like take something that's been butchered a little and just give it to him. Yeah, Brett Favre. That's what I've been saying. Yeah, like give him the Ninja Turtles IP, or I don't know what else. What other IP got kind of like thrown in the gutter recently? Oh, you know what he should do? He should do Gremlins. I think they're working on another one, but he's kind of like the new Spielberg, right? Spielberg was like amazing at his time. Like anything Spielberg touched at the time was gold. Was like amazing. So excuse me, itchy nose. So kind of feels like that new Spielbergo. Yeah, I know. Imagine that. Imagine how great that would have been, right? Yeah, Ninja Turtles. What else? What else did I love as a child and still love? Because I'm still a child. Yeah, I don't know. Really anything. Ugh, yeah, why is this on an angle here? Yuck. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. I know. Oh yeah, yeah. Good call. Of course. Yeah. Anything Michael Bay has done, just let Favre do it. Because yeah, Transformers. He probably would have done an amazing job in Transformers. He probably loves Transformers. He's like a huge nerd. Oh yeah, this looks much better. I think. Get rid of some of these lines too. Not because I've committed this to a prefab. I can't delete them in here. Well, I can. I can just. I always forget. Unity just added this thing. I always forget it's there, where you could actually like live update things. Oh right, I gotta save this first. Oh my god, there we go. Then I could open it, delete some stuff. It's actually a pretty sweet change they did. Yeah, he should do Beast Wars. That'd be amazing. Beasties. Yeah, Beast Wars. I don't know if they ever do like a live action Darkwing Duck or something. Let him do that. Just anything, anything anyone loves. Just give it to Favre. Oh yeah, this is looking much better. There we go. A little bit of pipes, a little bit of sideways lines, a little bit of yellow in there. Yeah, this is fine. You're gonna go down the track here, and then through Spinaroonie here. If anybody is a big wrestling fan from back in the '90s, Spinaroonie, Booker T. I don't know why I remember any of that. That's crazy. When there was trouble, you called Darkwing Duck. I love Darkwing Duck so much. I have the stupidest memory of Darkwing Duck. Pizza Hut, I believe it was, had Darkwing Duck toys that you got from going to Pizza Hut, and so I made my family take us to Pizza Hut this one day, and I went there and I was like, "Where's my Darkwing Duck toys?" And they were like, "Oh, sorry, I think those are only in America, like in the U.S." And as a child, I didn't understand that Canada is different than the United States, and that the things I saw on TV you do not also get. And I was so mad, just like little child yelling mad, just like, why? Oh, I not want my Darkwing Duck toys. I was just so upset. Couldn't even enjoy the pizza somehow. What a little asshole I was. The worst. The worst. My parents should have just given me back somewhere. Man, Darkwing Duck, so good. I still have to watch the new DuckTales. I started watching that, and I never... keep forgetting. Every time I'm like, oh, I should watch something with my kids, I just keep rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I forget to watch some new stuff. So, and don't get me wrong, no regrets about getting the Avatar: The Last Airbender or rewatching it again, but definitely gonna watch some DuckTales if I ever remember. Oh, finally, this stupid piece kind of comes in handy. I made this piece and I hate it. It doesn't, excuse me, it doesn't fit anywhere. But now, it kind of fits in here pretty good, so. Oh yeah, I actually like that a lot. I remember when I first started in the industry, negatively scaling something, they would send you to like Silicon Knights prison back over there. Oh, Batman the Animated Series. Is that on Disney Plus? The old Batman? That's not right. That's not Disney. I need to watch that too. Like the old animated series with like the Mark Hamill Joker. I love that one. Plus, what's the other one? Batman Beyond. I actually really like Batman Beyond too. This level looks really serious for having this ridiculous robot in here, but that's fine. I still feel there's a lot of stuff going on here, but I think just probably the lights need a little adjustment. Melty light. Yeah, maybe just like brighter, but not as far. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Maybe we make this green news at some point. Blue? Nah. Keep it there. Oh, you have it on Blu-ray. Oh, wicked. Yeah, that'd be great. That would be great. Yeah, what a magical show. It was just so good. I remember watching it as a kid. Even like as a kid, I was like, this is like pretty dark. It was like watching X-Men as a kid, but it's what I loved when we were kids. I mean, they kind of have it on TV now too, but like, I don't know. I felt like mildly respected as a child from like the TV people. I felt they were like airing stuff that was like too mature for, like, if my parents knew I was watching Batman and X-Men, they would be like, oh, I can't believe you're watching this. This isn't for children. And I was like, yeah, I don't think they know either. But they keep airing it, so I'm going to keep watching it. But I kind of love that. Yeah, right? And I mean, that happens now too. Like you watch like a, what's it called? Gravity Falls and Avatar and stuff. Like that does exist too, but I don't know, maybe just as an adult I don't see it as easily or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Netflix is definitely understanding that. Like they have like, you know, She-Ra and all that stuff I think we talked a little bit about last time. Where they're okay kind of exploring some like deeper issues and things like that. So that's always cool. Oh, I love this song in the background right now. It's like operatic Lost Orbit. Damn, why am I spending so much time on this ceiling? This is probably good enough. Let's just put a cylinder in here and call it a day. Or I'll spend a lot of time on it. Just for you, Vince. Always like big stuff hanging down from ceilings. Big fan. It could be a big fan, like Vince said. I gotta model a fan at some point. Where's that? No, not clamp. Where's the other one? Oh, there it's pipe. Where did you go? Ring, clamp. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, this big button type thing up on the top there. We got some of this. I kind of dress up some of this more sometime, but ooh, I don't like how that's intersecting there. Where did you go? Where'd my pivot go? Oh, it's up here. Oh god. Oh my god, what do I have selected? Oh, I selected both of those. Just trying to rotate a parent and a child. It's crazy. What a madman. There we go. All right. Almost done with today's stream. I think we made some pretty good progress. I was kind of hoping to finish this room today, but I think we're pretty close. We got to do this connection. We got to find a way to kind of close this off. And then we got to do, yeah, this is on like a weird angle. I didn't really plan this out very good. It's going to be a little awkward, but that's okay. We'll make it work. How about you? Where are you? Oh, I could just continue this over here. Nah, that's super awkward over there. Okay, I'll have to find a cool way to kind of fill this up with some space. We could just build some like big structure over here to kind of just fill it up. I kind of want to, not that players will see, but I kind of don't want them to see this tunnel. So one of the things with like level design too, again, because our camera's down low, it's not a big deal, but I don't really want a lot of this stuff visible for a couple reasons. One, I don't want to render it all at the same time because it's going to be heavy, but also this like spirally platform is kind of special, this tube. So if there's a replay over here or somebody's in spectator mode, I don't really want them to see up ahead and see all that stuff. I want them to focus on Dave over here and all that. So if we have like a cool camera or it like follows some players doing this as like a replay camera, that might be kind of cool. But as a final thing, I'm going to try and actually play this level because I think we got that working now. I said that last time too and it didn't work, but this time, I'm a little bit more positive. So let's give it a try. So we're going to start off this, we have this scene called Base Main where we kind of load all our stuff from. And we'll see if it works. Can't believe it's 6 o'clock already. I like having these streams. These are new to me, doing these little streams here, but the nice thing is kind of forces me to do some actual work. Sometimes I get lost in paperwork and doing some other stuff, so it's kind of nice to like be like, no, you know what? These two like 4 hours a week, I'm actually going to sit down and actually be productive on the actual game, not just other stuff. Like I do game stuff too in between, but sometimes it's hard, right? Sometimes you're like, oh, okay, I got to do this, I got to write this, I got to apply for this, so it's kind of nice to force yourself to do something else. All right, boom. Oh crap, I don't have Steam started in here. Okay, give me a second. This game won't load without Steam. I forgot. I had Steam loaded up on my other machine there, so I have to log out. Alright, this time we got it. Oh no, it's updating Steam. Let's see if it goes. See if we caught it right in time. Anyways, next Monday stream, we'll continue working on this level. We'll finish off Dave's room, unless I get a chance to finish it off before then. If we do, we'll move on to the spirally hallway. That should be pretty fun. I have some of the stuff in there already that I kind of put in, but we'll see how it goes. So, local play. It's a little slow because I'm streaming. Oh shoot, I gotta vote. I forgot. Oh, it's a slow vote. Here comes one. Come on, baby. End off the stream with a playtest. Excited. It's a good time for tea break. Don't forget, hydrate yourself with some caffeinated beverages. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. So I got my little intro camera. Let's see if it spawns a player. I don't know why it's running so slow. Hopefully the game will be better. We're showing off our little spiral tunnel here. A little intro. I haven't set up the little character pan for this level either. Yes, we have a character. Oh my god, it's happening. Yeah, okay, awesome. So now you get to see here, the frame rate is poop on Discord there, or on Discord on the stream there, but that's okay. So yeah, first you go down this big hill here, you get to pick up some items. Bloop. Oh god. So this is actually going to be a lot faster. I have these speed volumes to speed you up while you're going down this big hill, but they're not. I think they're working. They're just not increasing the speed as much as they used to. So once we put our game on working over the network, some of the speed variables changed and stuff like that. So things need to be increased a lot more. So here we go. I did this little. I bent the track down before you go to this area, so that way when you're coming back up, the camera kind of tucks in behind the character a little bit more, so that way you could show off a little bit of the obelisk and some of this this rock garden situation over here. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh no, I must have put a collision in here. Oops. What the heck? I'm stuck. What are you stuck on? Where is he? He's right there. Oh no. I can't even see collisions properly without destroying my computer. Weird. Well, we almost had a race. I don't understand. Why I can't even select this guy? Why is this pivot not here? Oh, it's probably because it's got to be on center. Oh my goodness. Well, we almost were able to play. I have no idea what this player is stuck on now. This is stupid. Why? Okay, well, we got a little further this time, so I'll find that issue, and then at least next time we'll get to actually play. One of these days, the game will work and we'll be good. So, anyways, we'll call that a day. So thanks for joining me on another little dev stream here. Hope you're enjoying watching me fool around with some Unity stuff, getting some rooms done. So we're almost there. We're almost at the end of the level. And then once we're done all the big structures, we'll kind of start from the beginning again and start doing some of the smaller stuff, do the track and the lighting, and then start working on the props and stuff too, and kind of go from there. So thanks everybody. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you next time.